Myself Naveen Kumar Chaudhary. Today I want to discuss the chapter number 11, Transportation in Animals and Plants, Subject Science, Class 7. Dear students, we know that living organisms perform various life processes for their survival. For this, they need various useful materials like food, water, and oxygen. All the living organisms also produce waste materials like carbon dioxide and urea. These waste materials are harmful and have to be removed from the body. Now, I want to discuss about the transport in humans, that is the circulatory system. In human beings, digested food, water, oxygen, and waste materials are carried around the body by blood. It flows through a network of tubes which is called the blood vessels. It is pumped to every part of the body by the heart. So, heart is an extensive network of blood vessels and blood from the circulatory system. You can see in this figure 11.1, arteries are shown in red color and veins are shown in blue. So what is the blood? Blood is a red colored fluid which flow in the blood vessels to every parts of the body. An average adult person has 4.5 to 5.5 liters of blood. Blood transports substances like the digested food from the small intestine to all the cells of the body, oxygen from the lungs to the body cells, and carbon dioxide from the cells to the lungs, and waste products from the body cells for removal from the body. It means blood plays a vital role in our body. It consists of two components, the fluid components, that is the blood plasma, and solid components, that are the red blood cells. It is also called the RBC or erythrocytes, white blood cells, WBCs or leukocytes, and platelets or thrombocytes. You can see in this figure 11.2 the components of blood, and also show the picture of blood in microscopic picture of blood. Now you know about the plasma. Plasma is the fluid part of the blood. It is yellowish in color and contains about 90% water. Plasma carries water and various materials like digested food, waste materials, and hormones from one part of the body to another part. It contains electrolytes, proteins, and carbohydrates. RBC that are red in color, and it has a red pigment called hemoglobin. The hemoglobin of the RBC transports oxygen from the lungs to all the cells of the body. It also carries carbon dioxide produced by the cells during the breakdown of digested food of the lungs. RBC are produced in the red bone marrow of bones. The average lifespan of RBC is about 120 days. You can see in the table 11.1 differences between red blood cells, white blood cells and platelets. White blood cells, these are colorless and irregular shaped cells. The main function of WBC to fight against germs that enter our body and protect us from disease. And platelets, a dark red clot is formed which, if a person gets injured, then blood starts flowing from the cut at the site of the injury. The platelets clot the bloods from our body. That's all.